I'm a missionary here.
Anjali Jones, missionary.
I've been here since 2014.
2014.
Yay!
Thank you. You have a beautiful country with beautiful people here. And today I'm just going to, because my friend has to go take an exam, so I am going to take less time that I usually take. And I'm going to talk about nutrition. So I got some papers here. You can just pass it around. Just pass one by one. So the food that we eat. I know you're going to get your papers. Don't worry about those papers. We take food every day. Who loves food here? Who loves food?
I do.
Yes, I do too. However, there is sometimes good food and bad food. Right? My husband always say that. Do you eat to live? Or do you live to eat? So, are you eating so that you take care of your body? Or you're on earth just to eat because food is good and you just want to eat? Right? So the Bible is clear. I have a verse. The Bible says our body is the temple of the Holy Spirit. We need to take good care of our bodies, right? Turn to your neighbors and say, you're handsome or you're beautiful, depending on male or female.
You're handsome or beautiful.
Depending on.
So, always start in your home with a big smile when you get up. Whether you slept well or you did not sleep good, Mages. I see there's some young ladies, but the Mages, when we get up, we can set up the tone in our house. If we're going to smile and bring positiveness into our home, right? Yes? Yes, because the more you smile and laugh, it's better for your own body, right? And I'm not insensitive. You might be in pain, you can't smile, or there are times, but most of the time we can put a smile on our face when we are in church, when we are in the community, when we are in the shops, everywhere, right? So this week when you go to church, because I go to several churches and I do not see people smiling. You're going to go to church and you're going to smile. Because you have Jesus in your heart.
Yes.
Yes? And we need to smile more in Eswatini. So whatever church you are in, you're going to go and smile. Okay? All right. So now I'm going to go with my little notes here. So when you get up in the morning, one thing that is good for health is go in the sunlight. It's vitamin D. God has given us that. Sunlight is good for your health. And the other thing that we barely do, I know my husband, he cannot walk without socks But going barefoot on the grass is good for your health.
Nekuhamba
Just
ngetinyawo.
walk a little bit, there's all this electrical activity and all of that. I don't want to go in details because I have to go, so it's a good thing to do. Sometimes you just walk barefoot on the grass.
Lenye into lemcoka emtimbeni wakho uphumule emasokisini ucathulo uhambe nje ngetinyawo. Kumcoka kakhulu emtimbeni lo.
Okay, now we're going to look at food.
Sawubuka ke nakudla manje.
So, I'm just going to ask this young lady,
Nawubuta ke
what do you like to eat mostly every day?
Uthanda kudla yini ke emalangeni amanene?
What do you eat? Huh?
She likes to eat a lot of food.
Milk?
Milk.
Milk is good. Okay, how about pop?
Uyathanda ukudla
Who loves pop here?
Ngubani lobeka intsaba elipalini?
Who loves rice? I love rice.
Uyathanda rice.
Who loves chapati?
Uyathanda ichapati.
So, anyways, I'm going to tell you a little trick. So,
Ndanitshela ke ka imfihlo nayo.
because I'm with all my Swazi sisters here, you guys have a lot of pop on your plate.
Nina hayi niyasabisa indlela ifaka ngolempalishi eplenteni.
I'm not restricting you from eating pop.
Angisho ukuthi niliyekele impalishi.
But on your plate, you have to be very conscious that you put a small amount of pop, vegetables, meat,
Akube khona ukuthi akube khona phela lelo palishana kube nesikhala saloko lokulihlata nenyama kungabe selipalishi livala konke.
okay? Then you start with your meat.
Bese uqala ke nawo
When you
uqala
eat.
ngale nyama. Uqala ngale nyama nawo.
You start with your meat.
Uqala ngenyama.
Because meat is protein. Protein doesn't break down fast.
Ikahle ke inyama ngoba ayidimandi la ngekhathi so kumcoka ukuqala ngayo.
Whether you're eating eggs, chicken, beef, or boerewors, you start eating it. You eat it, you get it in your body.
Noma ngawudla into ngathi inyama yokufaka kanti into amachanza noma loboso uqala ngako ukudla ungaqali ngalo phakathi.
Then you start, whatever you say, then you start eating your fiber, that's called your vegetables or your fruit. Sometimes in my salad, in my lettuce salad, I put some fruit too. So your veggies, salad, and all of that. You get that second in your body.
Bese ke sokulandzela ke ngalo lokuhlatana ke sengikho lokulandzela inyama.
Okay? Because that will make you full, your vegetables, because it's full of fiber.
Ngoba kona ke kona le isikhumba sawo uthathe sekwenza.
Then you grab your pap with your stew and then you eat it. And then you can add everything else together. But you need to get this, you need to start changing. It's better. It's going to make you fuller and then you eat less. Okay? I know it's hard. To change, it's hard. But this is better for health. And we need to drink water. Yeah, 6 to 8 glasses of water. And I see people drink a lot of juice here. You got all the juice, a lot of Coke, bottle of Coke. I see a lot of women grabbing a whole bottle of Coke and drinking it. You can do it once in a while, but stick with your water. Your body is made out of water, so you need to stick with water to clean your body out. Okay? So now when you're cooking your food, I know this is going to be hard. You know they sell all this kind of oil. There's an oil that is expensive, but if it's good for your heart, it's good for your whole body, it's okay to go and use that oil because it's good for your health. It's called olive oil. Maggies, I know sometimes we don't want to cook. We want to just grab food easy at Pick and Pay. at ShopRite, wherever they cook it. But these people are cooking your food. You do not know what they are putting in it. So they're using the oil, and some of the oil, those cheap oil, the sunflower, whatever, all this oil, they're using it and they are reheating it. When they are reheating it, there's a lot of things that is not good for health.
Siyathi ukuthi kuyenteka umuntu nje akakhanda ukupheka thina ukudla kwashoprite nakospal ukudla lokho kusetshenziswe amafutha lamafutha lawo uyokhanda ukuthi akasile kahle amafutha lawo alangathi ashiphile phinde bathatha amafutha nathi bawaphinze so lapho sekayingozi empilweni yakho.
Like Dr. said, then we'll go home, we fall, and we say, oh, it's the demons and witchcraft, and somebody has killed me. When it's ourselves. So we need to make these changes, which is good for our body. You need to weigh yourself. You need to know what your weight should be. All right? And then there is another thing that the doctor, when you go see the doctor once a year, you ask the doctor, my waist, how big should it be? My belly, how big should it be? All right? Yes, because if your belly is going bigger and bigger, there is a problem. Right? Now you're young, but in a few years, all of this is going to catch up with you. I myself, I was on vacation and I ate a lot of fried foods, and I know it was not good for me. But now I'm back to eating normal again. But yes, I like this fried food that I don't get from my country. So you can eat real butter. Don't eat margarine. Real butter. Okay? It's a little bit expensive. Skip that margarine. It's not good for health. Or do your boiled food, your boiled beef, your boiled chicken. You can eat with that, with your bones, with the bones. Eat your makaya chicken. It's better than the chicken that we're buying in the shops. You have good vegetables here: butternut, bell peppers. You got spinach. You get all this good food. Love to eat them. Cabbage is good for you. Eat a lot of those. All right. Do you have any question for me? So, like Dr. Okoro said, less salt. Now I see a lot of people are eating a lot of sweet because ShopRite and Pick and Pay, they're putting cakes and everything, all over. So, sugar. We need to cut down on our sugar. I'm not saying you should not eat any, but cut down. Alright. So now, sleeping. I'm just going one after the other. Sleeping. How many hours do you sleep? Good. 8, 9 hours, good for you. Sleep. But if you have problems sleeping, you can take some teas or drink a warm cup of milk before you go to bed. But there are teas, there's ashwagandha, there is chamomile tea, and there are a few things we can do so that we can sleep well. Do not eat, 2 hours or 3 hours before you go to bed. So after, what did you just say? So then, the other thing that I want to say is after you eat, I like to do it myself. I like to sit down and relax. But the best thing for all of us to do is just walk for 10 minutes. Yeah, so I will go down, wash some dishes, walk around a little bit, clean, and then I'll go and watch some TV. But that is what they are saying, it's going to lower your blood sugar. So this is a good thing for us to do. What time do you guys eat here? Average. What time do you eat at night?
6 p.m. or 7.
6 or 7, most of you?
Sometimes 8.
8. And do you guys, I know Swazi you guys eat your big meal at 1 p.m. Is that true? Yes, and that is a very good thing. I've done something wrong. I like to eat my big meal at night because that's when my husband and I can sit together and eat. But the best thing is eat your big meal at 1 p.m. because you'll be walking and then take a light meal at night. It's better for you. So you're doing it well. So now everybody stand up for a few seconds. Everybody say 4, 4, 4. So, okay, everybody look at me. Do this. Breathe in for 4 seconds. Count 1001 in your head. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004. So, okay, then what we're just breathe, and then we are going to hold it for 4 seconds. So we breathe like, and then we hold it, and then we exhale for 4 seconds. Yeah. So you breathe in.
You couldn't hold it.
The youngest one.
That is hilarious. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. That is hilarious.
So we are. What I said is that. So we are pulling in. So we 4 seconds. So then you close your mouth. You don't for 4 seconds. Then you 4 seconds. Count 4 seconds over.
1, 2, 3, 4.
It doesn't have to be out of breath here.
That was funny. That was funny.
So I got like 1 minute. So sunlight, this exercise. You can sit down now, ladies. So it's good. It's good when you walk. Like Dr. Okoro said, we walk. We climb our mountains, whatever. It's good that we lift weights. It gives us strength. And when you lift stuff, it burns more calories for a longer time. Okay? So now I told you about breathing, water, this tea, eating. Yeah. One thing that I want to go, okay, there are times that we fast. I'm not saying that we all should fast. You need to consult your doctor because if you are on blood pressure, blood sugar, all these meds, I am not saying that you should need to fast. However, fasting is very good for our health. Okay? If you can fast for 12 hours, if you can fast for a day, 2 days, or 3 days. The 2 days and 3 days, it does a lot of benefit in your body. But I am not telling you to go do it. I can do 3 days. My husband can do 40 days, but that's my husband. But 3 days is good. But however, like I just said, you guys tape this. I said consult your doctors. Okay, all right. So fasting is good. They are saying fasting is very good for health. So one quick thing, I will encourage you. We are all Christians to pray and meditate. That helps us too. They are finding that when we pray in the spirit, it helps even our bodies. So I will write some notes later if I haven't. Some of them I have skipped, but what I want to tell you, ladies, in your country, you have a lot of HIV and STDs. Sometimes it is a fact. Our young men, our young women, our men, or even our women, we are having sex like crazy. As a Christian, the Bible has said one man and one woman. Right? God has a good reason. But now, let's say, I'm not saying Babe and I'm not saying Dr. Herb that all the men are sleeping around. But let's say I have a husband and he's sleeping with this woman, and then he goes to, I don't know, Manzini and sleep with another woman and do all of these things, and we're having kids all over. But the man get a disease, and he will pass it to this woman, to this, to this. So we need to go have ourselves checked, ladies. We are seeing a lot of women having problem, with their ovaries, uterus, cervical cancer. We are seeing a lot of that. So, ladies, you need to go have yourself checked and have a pap smear. You have to go check yourself. And if you know your husband is not doing the right thing, just being with you, having a relation, you need to take your husband too and have him checked. Right? And then last thing, yeah, I know. Maybe we will have to talk to the community babes and say we need to do that more, babe. Right? Because we cannot have the women dying with disease. They have to take care of the children. Yes? Yes. So the other thing is, Amages, we need to check our breasts. Yes. Yes. When you are in the shower, maybe you're sitting and you don't have a shower or you don't have a bathtub, you're pouring water. So you go like this, you check yourself. You raise your hand, you start checking under your arm, all over your breast, and see if there's anything hard or little lumps. Yeah, and then you do the same thing on the side. And if you see something, or there's discharge from your nipples, or you have, little bumps or whatever, you go check it. Sometimes it's just lymphs, right here. Sometimes whatever. But go check it early, and they can do a lot of things for you. Drink a lot of lemon water. There's moringa trees. It's good, those leaves to eat and all of that. But however, I'm going to write a few things so that you guys can have it on hand. What are some of the things you can do? So I'm going to stop right here. So thank you. And if you have questions, give it to Mage over there, and I will try to answer another time. Thank you.
Yes, that was good.